be good. How you doing?
Congratulations.
Okay.
He can play the awkward young adult, the no-nonsense teenager, or the serious businessman.
Our goal and our expectation is by mid-July to be within 7 games of first.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Jonah Hill performances.
Jesus!
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny.
We're getting sidetracked.
I'm sorry. I'll just kill myself.
No, don't do that,
Jesus.
For this list, we're picking those performances by this Hollywood scholar that struck the funny bone or the emotional nerve of the audience. In other words, we're taking a look at those performances that show off this actor at his finest and or most memorable.
What? Making your tits smaller? That's like slapping God across the face for giving you a gorgeous gift.
And as is usual for standout performances, there will be spoilers ahead. So, spoiler alert.
I just have a quick question. Do you use that Canadian flag tattoo as a cum target of some sort? How many points do you get if you hit the leaf?
Number 10, Jonah knocked up.
Here, I got a murder ball here.
Of all the comedy classics on our list, Knocked Up may not see Jonah Hill with the leading role, but his chemistry with comedians like Seth Rogen and Jason Segel is unforgettable.
Why did we go to Costco and buy a year's supply of condoms if you weren't going to use them, man?
I can't believe you did this. You f***ed everything up.
As one of leading man Rogen's doofy roommates, Hill is in charge of the banter portion of the proceedings. Using his quick punchline delivering humor and his trademark Jonah Hill persona, the actor elicits laughs from the audience and is able to connect with them through his simple but lovably hilarious character.
Look, man, I didn't go to Yale so I could work 12 hours a day.
I thought you went to Santa Monica City College.
I went where I went, Jason.
Is he playing himself? Probably, but we could not ask for more from him, or from this movie. And don't worry, he's not gonna go in there.
Me go in there? That's the last f***ing place I want to go.
Number 9, Michael Finkel, True Story.
I'm a liar. You stole my identity.
That's right, he doesn't always have to play a funny character to show off his acting skills.
Everybody deserves to have their story heard.
Embracing his serious side, alongside his frequent comedy co-star James Franco, Hill helps to make True Story a dramatic Hill-Franco classic to remember, with Franco stealing Hill's identity after being accused of murdering his own family.
Don't make the same mistake I made. If you're covering for someone, if you're lying for them, you may think it's easier, but it will eat away. It will destroy you.
Both actors play to themes of curiosity and psychological analysis that leave the audience wondering what each character is thinking.
You have to accept looking one way in order to protect something more important.
Chris, if you're hiding something from me, I will find out.
It also really makes us ponder the extent to which Franco's character is willing to steal, and in this case embrace Hill's character's identity. This is one Jonah Hill drama to keep on rotation.
I just got off the phone with HarperCollins.
And?
They offered me a $250,000 advance.
Wow.
Number 8, Leo Koenig, Funny People.
All right, if it's serious, I'm sorry, I will listen.
When you're presented with the phrase funny people, it probably doesn't take long for you to think of Jonah Hill's name.
That movie's the best because you're a man, then you're a baby, and then you learn to be a man. Once takes becoming a baby to learn how to become a man.
And once again, in this comedy drama, he's able to cultivate excellent chemistry with his fellow stand-up comedians, both on screen and we're assuming off.
If you put cute kitten in the title of your YouTube video, you're gonna get 1 million hits. And then I link that to my website and you can see my stand-up on my website. It's genius.
With a plot revolving around a comedian who thinks he's dying, Hill, again as one of Seth Rogen's roommates, adds a certain chill factor to the overall depressing feeling that encompasses the entire film.
I wanna put my eyeglasses on your asshole so it looks like you're blowing me when I'm f***ing you in the ass, you jerk.
And he delivers without trying to outdo his fellow castmates, including the leads Adam Sandler and Seth Rogen.
Sounds like the greatest story ever.
Wake me up at 2 o'clock, I'll tell you about it.
Number 7, Cyrus Fawcett, Cyrus.
I'm Cyrus.
Cyrus, yeah.
In this comedy drama by the Duplass brothers, Hill showcases some raw emotional devotion towards his mother when a new man comes into their lives.
That's my attempt at humor, John.
Okay.
That's just...
Enough said.
His chemistry with Marissa Tomei is that of a loving mother-son relationship. Maybe a bit too loving, in fact. On the other side of things, his interactions with John C. Reilly are perfectly awkward and conflicted.
I think you might be coming on a tad too strong.
Okay.
Displaying an unsettling quality that hadn't before been explored in his work, Hill plays the overly attached son so well that many who've been in this situation could probably relate on a deep level.
When I looked in my heart, I decided that coming back here was not defeat.
Though fortunately, most won't act like Cyrus.
Your hair, the light is hitting your hair in this great way.
Yeah?
It's like a crippled tree reaching for heaven.
Number 6, Aaron Green. Get him to the Greek. We're back to Hill's comedy roots for our next entry. However, the origins of his serious acting talent can be seen in this spin-off of Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I feel like I'm in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Hill plays a talent scout at a failing record company who's tasked with getting outrageous rock star Aldous Snow, played by Russell Brand, from London to LA for a show. As you can imagine, Hill's largely professional attitude and by-the-book manner contrast excellently with Brand's comic relief.
Okay. What do you prefer, blonde or brunette? Blonde or brunette?
I don't know.
What was your ex?
Brunette.
Blonde it is.
With one a has-been rock star and one just wanting to keep his job, the chemistry builds throughout the film. And thanks to Hill's skill, a strong friendship is built as well.
This is the longest hallway of all time! It's Kubrickian!
And one piece of advice, do not let P. Diddy down.
Where you going? Run all the way back to LA.
Sergio's chasing us!
Number 5, Jonah Hill. This is the end.
Dude, that's great.
It's the apocalypse, and Jonah Hill is trying to survive with his good friends by his side. Need we say more?
Jonah's the nicest guy ever, man.
Oh my God, that's the thin veneer of kindness. Nobody's that nice.
Jonah is that nice.
Oh yeah, did we mention he's playing himself?
Dear God, I'd like to pray to you for a second. It's me, Jonah Hill, from Moneyball.
Taking on the role of a fictionalized version of Jonah Hill-ish, alongside other actors who do the same. Hill lets the audience know that he has a sense of humor about himself.
You know what, James? Can you lower your voice? You're freaking out, James!
If you've only seen this Black Comedy's trailer or read its synopsis, we don't blame you for thinking it's just another Hill-Franco-Rogan stoner buddy comedy. Which, to be fair, it kind of is. But more than that, This Is the End is an end-of-the-world disaster flick that will have us laughing until the world ends.
Huge earthquake happens. Who do they rescue first? Actors.
Number 4, Peter Brand, Moneyball.
Peter Brand.
Really?
How are Hi, how you doing?
Nice to see you.
After being typecast in awkward comedy roles, Hill broke free from his past and fully embraced his serious acting abilities in this biographical sports drama.
Would you rather get a bullet to the head or 5 to the chest and bleed to death?
Are those my only two options?
The story of the Oakland Athletics' successful 2002 season. Moneyball sees Brad Pitt's Billy Beane hire a kid with crazy ideas right out of school to help him pull his team out of the gutter. Hill plays that kid, Peter Brand, and he's at once savvy and naive. He's a young man who just wants to do well at his first job, but the pressure he faces is that of a much more seasoned employee.
People who run ball clubs, they think in terms of buying players. Your goal shouldn't be to buy players, your goal should be to buy wins.
Bringing a relatable quality to the character that any young worker can connect with, Hill earned himself his first Oscar nod.
Totally agree.
Number 3, Morton Schmidt, the Jump Street franchise.
Did you say that you have the right to be an attorney?
You do have the right to be an attorney if you want to.
Schmidt can be anything he wants to be. A cop, a high schooler, or even the real Slim Shady.
Not so Slim Shady. What's up? Holy shit.
In this hilarious remake of the late 80s TV show starring Johnny Depp, Hill plays Morton Schmidt to Channing Tatum's Greg Jenko. And the love-hate relationship between Schmidt and Jenko, as well as the fear-hate relationship between Hill and Ice Cube, are unforgettable.
Sir, I know we come off as a couple of lady killers, but I promise you we will be super professional on the job.
Clearly, I wasn't talking to you, big titties.
Plus, the way Hill's awkward high school persona transfers to his adult life is lovably hilarious.
There are some good guys out there, and I wouldn't let, one experience taint your
Memory.
and makes us all wish we could go back to high school to do things differently. Hill and Tatum's undercover work proved so successful, the pair returned for a sequel that did even better at the box office than the first film.
Okay, well, so lovely talking with you.
Number 2, Seth Superbad.
We could be that mistake.
Props to any guy in his 20s who's playing a teen, especially this successfully.
Yes, that's a definite yes.
Seth and Evan are 2 high school seniors trying to get drunk and get laid. And since the characters in Superbad are based on its writers, Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, Hill was able to drop some teenage truth bombs on the big screen.
Forget with me if you were sober. Look at you. Look at me.
It's the vulnerability he shows when he lets his internal awkward kid peek out of his trying to be tough exterior that really makes Hill's character and performance worthy of number 2 on this list. Surprisingly, Superbad isn't all drinking scenes and crude jokes, as it's a story about maintaining longtime friendships.
You're the weird one, man. Don't make me feel weird because I like porn. You're the weird one for not liking porn. I'm normal as shit.
And it wouldn't be the same without Jonah Hill.
Do you have any bigger clothes or do you only shop at Baby Gap?
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
My name's Noah J. Bird. Noah J. Bird?
Oh, you like to fly?
I fly, baby.
Fly away, baby.
In the clouds, no frowns.
All right, now that's what I'm talking about.
So you're the legacy.
That's right, legacy! You probably need this. Please, let's see if we can get him up here. Mr. Aldous Snow, please. Come on. Share your gift. I just made mine worse. Anybody bring any extra bags?
No, nobody brought an extra bag.
I'm just asking. The sun was in my eyes, Astrid. What do you want me to do? Block out the sun? I can do that, and I don't have time right now.
Number 1, Donnie Azoff, The Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm never eating a Benihana again. I don't care whose birthday it is.
When Martin Scorsese casts you to live in one of his corrupt metropolitan settings, you have to deliver. And Jonah Hill did exactly that as Donnie Azoff in The Wolf of Wall Street.
You have like a twinkle. Did you try and kiss me, bro?
Beside legends of today's Hollywood, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Matthew McConaughey, Hill portrays a man who knows how to go with the flow of business.
You gotta take this case. You gotta drive straight home. I need you to open up the briefcase. I need you to take out every single dollar. Don't leave $1 inside the briefcase.
Some would call him impulsive, some might call him creepy. But whether his character was tripping out or eating goldfish, he was impressing audiences. This is the role that fully allowed Hill to break free of his comedy typecasting, and in the process, he nabbed his 2nd Oscar nomination.
Hey, Paulie, what's up? No, everything's fine. Hey, listen, I quit.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Jonah Hill performance?
I'm not gonna go past 2nd with this old guy, but if I have to, I will.
For more phenomenal Hollywood top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Take your little bow tie, get your shit, and get the fuck out of my office, you understand? Get the fuck out!